Recording has begun. A new day is upon us. Let's see what Cassandra has today. So yesterday was really weird. I was just saying that it's the first time, I believe, ever in 2,500 hours of streaming RimWorld that I had a stream where we did not get attacked by mechs. Very weird. We did not have a mech raid, a mech breach, a mech drop, even a mech cluster. You know what we did have? A crap load of animals. I don't know what was going on. That felt like all that was happening yesterday. Just animal attacks. Animal attacks. Animal attacks. Both colonies. We did get a couple raids. Like we got a big tribal breach that happened. They came through here. There's some corpses left. We had a triple tribal raid that came through here and we burned them. We had a pirate raid that came through here and we burned them. So that was it, right? Aside from animals. So we're a good omen. We had 3 raids. And everything else was Manhunter events. Now we did get the new barracks started, and we are draining ourselves of power very quickly. So we're gonna need get some more power flow in here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this geothermal down here, which is gonna be a real pain. Oh, look at that! Look at that! A real pain, but oh well, has to be done. We're gonna need a lot more blocks. How's Patch is doing over here? He's living his best life still. Look at this. I like this little naked brutality setup he's got going on. He might die eventually. You know what? He has an escape pod. So if they get in here, he might just zoop on out. Rename your colony to the House of the Rising Sun because of all the animals. I have not yet. So Jazz, welcome in. So many people. The most you've ever gotten was like 5 or 6. Man, the most I've ever had in our colony that was actually maintained was 70. 70 pawns. And I don't know if I want to do that again, ever, honestly. Alright. So we're going to need a lot of blocks. People are scheduled on the work zone. Let's make sure we have some work zone. I would like to get some dogs, too. Would really like to get some dogs, but traders have not that I've noticed, had dogs in quite some time. But anyway, we'll start getting those blocks cut. I think I'm going to do another one out here. And let's make sure everyone is on crafting 4, because crafting is global work speed and not actual craft, or cutting stones is not actual crafting, it's global work speed. So we'll get that done. Using mods, not really. There's the list, thank you, L. So no pause, Celsius and Fahrenheit display, extra music, and the ability to zoom further out. That's just get elephants. Our map doesn't have elephants either, but I would take elephants too. Was it the 20-year run that had 70 pawns? Yes, yeah. That one was pretty insane. Pretty insane. Alright, so we got that one unowned, so we can go ahead and destroy that. And we need to make one... Nope, that one's unowned as well, so we'll destroy those. Jaliet, hit those up if you would. How long has it been since our last confession? I mean, our last raid. Cassandra's gonna hit us soon. Why not use Dryad rolling? Because I would have to have someone linked to the trees. So I don't really have anyone that I want pruning trees all day right now. Our plant cutting people are doing other important jobs, especially with the hydroponics starting. So I just haven't linked anyone with the trees. I'm not sure if I'm going to in this run or not. And dogs can also go out on caravans. They can also attack and haul at the same time. So, I don't know, I would kind of like dogs over them. Good news about these, though, of course, they don't cause filth, they don't cause wealth, and they don't eat, which is nice, but have to have someone tied to a tree. It's downside. Is this playthrough on YouTube yet? It is not. It's not. This will be going up after the Arco Nexus run. So, maybe this was a downside. But one reason why a lot of people have been able to watch on YouTube that normally wouldn't, because of the long videos, is all the timestamps. So I've been working on timestamps. I have a couple people helping me on timestamps on a voluntary basis. But I can't. I'm not putting out new videos until we get the timestamps done on them. And so I'm really behind on the Arco Nexus run. We finished the Arco Nexus run like 2 weeks ago, and it's not even halfway up on YouTube right now. So I don't know. I don't know how to get ahead on it. I might end up having to stop doing timestamps or try to find more people to help me with timestamps or something. Because at the moment, we're just super behind. Alright. Who are we going to put in there? Moxie, Comfy Cat, or Jax? We're going to do Moxie, I believe. How far through are we? Just watching the YouTube series? That series is done. So I already beat the Arcanexus run. This is a completely separate run. So yeah, it's behind Lanny. Let's go on. Amber, welcome in, by the way. Bill, welcome in. Timestamps are amazing. Yeah, they're very helpful, especially the long videos. Is there a way to help with timestamps? If anyone wants to help with timestamps, if you do, let me know. At the moment, it's a voluntary basis, and what happens is I give you access to the video early, so you can watch it early, and then you can watch it up to 2x speed, and you just type down the timestamps when something interesting happens. There's a Discord channel specifically for it. I have a website set up for submitting them. So if anyone is interested in helping, joining in with the group of people that I have doing timestamps, you get to see the videos early. It's the only bonus really at the moment, aside from getting credit on them. Let me know. Whisper me on here, whatever's easiest for you. Message me on Discord, whatever you want to do. To have the weaponized autoblogging video? I don't. No, I need to get that up too. I'm so behind. So behind. Are gonna access to the 2-back. Oh yeah, psych, here's the real cluster. It's a baby cluster. Situation right now, I didn't get to watch much of the stream yesterday. Yesterday was all animal attacks, but we did make a lot of progress yesterday. So 2 days ago, we almost lost. We got about as close as we could get to losing without actually losing. So yesterday, some of the big things that happened, aside from all the friggin' animal attacks, was we used the oven again. So we used that to kill several raids, but then we also started making the new barracks. The new barracks is very important because it has the sleep accelerators, which make them happier, make them sleep less. Also, it's using the new fancy transhumanist flooring. It's extremely impressive. We're gonna try to get this up even higher than extremely impressive. We also got, we started doing some biosculpting. We're only doing one right now. I want to get this to be a biosculpting room at some point. We got, everyone now has at least wooden parts. Got a bunch of charge rifles. So yesterday was just kind of finally getting to the point where we're getting steel, the materials we need to actually progress. Do I avoid disturbed sleep? I don't. The disturbed sleep only stacks to -3. They changed that back in like 1.2. So the barracks is such a high mood buff and low, very little footprint, very little wealth for how impressive it is, that I just don't worry about the disturbed sleep. The barracks is getting like a +18 mood buff twice a day or something. So the -3 is just not a big deal. Never thought about using the barracks. 6 accelerators from mod? Nope, those are from ideology. All the buildings you see, nothing you see is from mod. So those are from ideology. Combat supplier. I think that's the one we called yesterday. We did call one towards the end of stream. So it's a trans. Can other people use it aside from transhumanists? Transhumanists get happy using it though. Is there a work penalty for stone cutting outside? There is a slight one, yeah. It depends, but I could just make this a room really quick, but travel time is reduced by them going from there, but I guess it's not reduced by a lot. Let's see here. Sell a bunch of this garbage that fell off the raids yesterday. This is all from that breach raid. We'll keep all of that for right now. Let's see what they have. They have a marine helmet, so we'll take that. Saves us some materials. All right. I talked about the Celsius Fahrenheit one, but I see it, and that's you can see both of them. You just every second you have to go switch it in the options. Just keep going in there and switching it. No, but any items, buildings, structures, all that stuff, none of it's modded. Which plans do an extreme temperature high-low run? Well, I mean, extreme temperature, I haven't done one of those since probably 1.0, so I'm not opposed to it. I find the ice sheet ones and stuff kind of boring in a lot of ways. And you might just say, but Adam, this one's been kind of boring. You're just sitting there. I don't know. Something about staying on a single or 2 ponds for like 8 years that is more boring. But I have done them before. It's just been a long time. The next run after this is probably going to be the RNG run, where we literally just have everything be RNG. That's what I'm leaning towards. So what I mean by that is we will do a random ideology until we hit 4 memes. So whatever the 4 are, the first 4 that we hit, that's random. We're random negative brutality pawn and a random map and see how many attempts that takes. Illegal mods. Least favorite biome. Cold desert is probably my least favorite biome. Cold desert. I hate cold desert. Blind, high life, nudist. Yeah, something like that. Actually, I didn't mind the jungle so much. The jungle is what we used in the melee run, and I'm not sure we could have done it. Oh, right, we had disease at the end of stream. Not sure we could have done the melee only run without being in a tropical map. The elephants were too strong. Too strong, those elephants. All right, looks like everyone's ahead here. So that's nice. Should be next week, so you can make it somewhat easy on yourself and only add one meme at a time. Can you randomize which one you get with that, Smurf? Yeah, that would be interesting. Do the new fluid ideologies RNG? Yeah, maybe. Fill your memes? Yeah, I've looked at that one, yeah. Yep, the fluid one, which is one of the things I was asking for right after this came out, so it was pretty awesome that they added that. I know they didn't add it because I asked for it, but I'm sure a lot of people were mentioning it. I guess we don't have enough granite, so it doesn't really matter which one that one is. You guys are... Yeah, you're the ones we already traded with, so the weapons dealers. Alright. Well, here we go. This is gonna get destroyed, probably. At least broken by breaches, I'm almost certain, but oh well. Remove the roof area. Zoop. There is a... Oh, it's bio-coded, doesn't matter. So there's a good shotgun in there. Man, I might have to go around this. That's pretty frustrating to see. Oh well. Has to be done. Needs to be done. Anyway. Oh boy. Alright. We have more haulers than we do builders. You know what? I'm not gonna make... I usually make the zone down here. Screw it. Haulers can take it down there individually. It's fine. It's way less efficient this way. So why am I doing it? I don't know. I'm just being lazy. I can't be bothered to make a single new zone, you know? Acquired things for years, such as forced cannibalism on prisoners. Yeah, that was what we were talking about beforehand too, is like, all right, your people don't like cannibalism, but one winter you have to eat human to survive. People don't like it at first, but then they realize it tastes all right. This might be okay. Then they start wanting it. They become cannibals, yeah. Yeah, just fluid ideology reparations. Is it there yet? Yeah, that would be nice, yeah. If they add the random to the fluid one, then I would probably go that route. Maybe. So by the way, DC, Copter will win. Tacoma Kin. Yeah, I should have never put traps in here with these. Alright. So... I can actually do the ritual already. I think I'll probably wait because we're about to get attacked by Cassandra. I should probably actually wait to build this. Come to think of it. There's no way we're gonna get that done before she attacks, so let's just go ahead and clear the work zone from this. Yeah, let's come in a little bit here. Cause she is just now coming off cooldown. So we're gonna give her a wide breath here. Breadth. Try plasma swords from royalty. How are they in your opinion? So I don't like plasma swords because they make enemies panic. And that would be okay. However, when an enemy is panicking, a biological unit is panicking, they no longer are considered in combat, they no longer have collision. And usually when you are doing melee, for the most part, especially mid to late game, you're using your melee as blockers. So they are blocking a small choke point to hold the enemies in place and attack them while your shooters can shoot from behind. So the plasma sword completely undoes that, right? Because when they hit them with the plasma sword, they catch on fire, and then they no longer have collision, and they run over the top of your blockers, pushing them out of the way, letting the enemies flow in, whatever they might be. But yeah, it's I think it's the worst of the 3 royalty weapons, so I don't see why I would ever really use it, unless it maybe like super early game. But when are you gonna have it early game? I guess when you pull it out of an ancient danger right off the bat or something, it might be usable. But if you have the choice between the 3, Monosword has such high armor pin and such good DPS. I would definitely use that over it. And then the Zeus Hammer has really good blunt damage, which is really nice. And it does like an EMP hit, right? So it stuns mechs. Yeah. Monosword is just so good. Monosword has been nerfed a lot, and it's still better than Plasma Sword, yeah. Your opinion, Zeus Hammer are the best melee weapons? Yeah, it's just a combination of the two are pretty good. So the Monoswords are crazy armor pin. That's the big thing. Like the armor pin is so good. In the late game, everyone has such high armor, aside from obviously tribals or animals, but do I have a melee colonist in this one yet? No, not really. We have someone that's good at melee, but they're also good at shooting, so they've basically been doing only shooting. All right, we back up to 300 over here. Whoa. So we also today need to keep an eye out for Farskit being sold. Go, Bert, light it up. Friggin' Bert. All right, he's over it now. He's over it now. Okay, so this is being changed into the barracks. I'm actually going to use this as part of the barracks too. We're going to make it even larger at some point so we can use it for dining and rec. So I'm probably going to pull or make one of these over here. So I think I'm going to reposition these a little bit. Imagery linking. I can't remember who we were. Was it Domenico? No, he got his finished. Yeah, and he got Berserk Pulse, I believe. So I think we started someone else. There we go. Who are you? Gawer. Gawer, let's see what you get for your tier 2. Deals blunt damage. It's hard to have high blunt resistance. Yeah, that's true, yeah. What are you saying, liar about? Only no pog, extremely interesting and informative. It's awesome, yeah. I think we're watching that. That one is completed, so as far as like the whole playlist is up. Oh. Yeah, the blunt damage is good for sure. You can see how things roll against blunt and sharp damage in the information pane, but still good. Word of joy. So a Nightingale, welcome in. All right, Cassandra, when are you gonna attack? Just load it up. Almost. Almost.
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself. We are building an army.
Hazardous guy. Thank you for 5 more gift subs. Thank you, Hazardous guy. Oh. Yeah, I killed this raccoon. It'll probably just die on the traps anyway. Thank you, Hazardous guy. Who'd you hit? Kioladia. Rack plays Dan Astronaut. Yeah, for 33 months. And Ruby Tressa. Thanks, Hazardous. Much love to Hazardous. Thank you for the support. Would I say a legendary Uranium Mace or a Master Zeus Hammer is better? I would assume that the Masterwork Zeus Hammer is better overall, if for no other reason than utility, but I don't know the straight up stats between those two qualities. When it comes to those two weapons, Uranium Mace is nice because you can make it yourself, right? You don't have to go out and get it. You don't have to... What is this friggin' thing? You don't have to get it from a quest or buy it or whatever. You can just make it. So, but I would go with the Zeus Hammer because of the utility. Yeah, the EMP hit from it. I'm betting, yeah, I don't know the exact stats between those two, but. So out of the melee weapons that you can actually make, Uranium Maces are still the highest for blunt damage. And then Plasteel Longswords are still the best for like DPS. THRUMBO Horns are actually really good DPS also, but Plasteel Longswords do take over at a certain quality there too. Non-assimilated style surroundings. What? Where? Oh. What if I just put some of these in here? Would that help? See if that'll help. Plastic axe. Chopping off those limbs. Uranium mace. That has 15 damage. Zeus has 14.3. Both wondering when to give your pawn. Yeah, I would probably go with the Zeus though for the EMP. So it can stun mechs. Unless they change it, it should be able to get rid of shield belts. Brontosaurus vest for nimble pawns. You don't need stun. Dodge anyway. Just raw DPS, yeah, but they were comparing the two maces. But again, just a second ago I was talking about things you can make yourself. Yeah, Monosaur is really good damage wise. So this is the old floor they might be doing it too. Yeah, I didn't even notice there was some of that still there. We shall see. Thing of Zeus. Yeah, the EMP pulse. I don't know if they changed it. When it first came out, it could get rid of the shield belt as well. I assume it's still that way, but yeah, I don't know 100%. Where are you, Juliet? See how that does. By damage, it makes the monosword. My DPS is amazing anyway, but they have those two weapons. Why they were comparing the DPS of them. So they have those two, and they're trying to decide which one to actually equip on that character. Not like they're seeking out. The way I read it, anyway. Single target on hit EMP. Yeah. You've taken over is basically all your daytime entertainment. Kids have Ryan on YouTube. You have me. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you guys. This guy, I appreciate it, man. Glad you like the stream. Absolutely helps me keep doing it. So, is that a good ship? Okay, we're gonna move that one, and I'm gonna put a nutrient paste down there. Scan some steel. Advanced components. I want to try to get as many of those as we can. Obviously, it's kind of our. Oh, we're down on plasteel now. We haven't. We need to keep a little bit of our drugs. All right, that's what we'll go with, and we'll just yeah. So we do have a plasteel vein out there. Now that we're good on steel, I think I'm gonna put that out there to get those. Yeah. That. On that. Can you make maces that do 288 TPS? Mods can do anything, yeah. Or masterwork marine helms, nice. Oh, some steel fell over there. That's not a trap at all. Cassandra would never attack us off cooldown right now at the edge of the map. That's not a trap. Non-assimilated style surroundings, so in there as well. So they've gotten to the point where they need assimilated stuff in like every room. That's gonna be pretty rough. You can't center these. They're not quite large enough to center. There, those ones are centerable. Let's see how that works. Was that a single animal insanity? It was. No, they're all. Uh-oh, it's mass animal insanity. I'm so scared. No, don't do this again, Cassandra. Yesterday was just all friggin' Manhunter events. Not again. Slack horse stuff count as assimilated since it's part of your meme? Yeah. I believe so anyway. Let's see. Ceramic construction that do not match style. Oh, yep, there it went away. So yeah, that counts. Assimilated style surroundings, all right. As much met clusters, you'll talk to Cassandra's manager. All right, I see him. We'll see. Make with the class of sword, fire panic exclamation. Notice you answered that question very frequently. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you want to message it to me or drop me in Discord, I can add it as a command too. Thanks. I will do that. How come this one doesn't have the star in the center?
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
But when I copy it, it shows the star. King Loser, 4 months of war crimes. Here's to many more. 4 months already. Thank you, King Loser. Very much appreciated. So Ice Team. Yeah, we're gonna have to just put those around everywhere. They're very unreliable. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Oh, I see. They can be all kinds of different. I didn't realize. I didn't realize they were random. I thought they were always the same. Interesting. I guess because those two ended up just happening to roll the same. Should let you pick. Yeah. Yeah, but right now it's random, kind of like art. So that's Animal Insanity counts as a major event, even though it's basically not. So Cassandra can hit us again in the next few days. We'll go from there. So after she hits us again, we'll go mine that stuff at the edge of the map. So I wonder how many of these we need to make it considered the right surroundings. Looks like that worked, so I'm just gonna put these in all the doorways. Does that doorway bother anyone? Kind of bothering me. It's the only doorway in the base that's like not centered. Ah, it's fine. No one cares about that. I'm sure. I'm sure no one cares. All right. So when I get another one of these, so much thought put in mine. You just make boxes, hope for the best.
Is greatly appreciated.
Galvarino, 5 months. Thank you, Galvarino. It feels like a lot longer in a good way. But thank you. Much love to Galvarino. You care, Bill. John Bubba Fett, welcome in. Soul Wayne, get me in here. Quackist, welcome in. Thank you, Galvarino. Ageverse is a bigger war crime than the oven. Yeah, apparently. Apparently so. We're gonna start working on it more and more. So after Cassandra hits us this next time, we'll finish this this power setup here, and then we should be able to get some more of these done. Starting to get marine helmets on everyone, which is real nice. Real nice. Cassandra sends more manhunters and more raids sometimes. Clusters, late game, she wants to kill you, sending large raids and less breachers. Your observation, at least. Million wealth run with 31 colonists launched into the new world. Yeah, the last time we did a 5% no pause against Cassandra, we got lots of mechs. That was like all the time. And then when we did the ship launch, that was almost all she sent, just mechs, mech drops specifically. Like those German World War I helmets. Spiked like Hussar helms. Twitch finally decided to incentivize longer subs at a discount. Yeah, they're starting to do stuff like that, which is nice. They also recently made it so that regional pricing is better. And I really don't like this variant. It's just so plain. It looks like some kind of clip art or something that someone just grabbed. Like this one with the star in the middle and stuff. Yeah, and spikes in the middle. Those are kind of nice. But this one is just like, I don't even know. It's like a flat, compressed clip art of a spur or something. You only had one mech drop during ship launch. A bunch of mech breaches. Man, that's crazy. I'd rather have the mech breaches over the drop, especially with no pause. Yeah, last time we played, although it was before ideology, so when we did the last Cassandra run. So who knows? We're probably super different now with breaches. We'll find out. We'll probably do a ship launch on this one. How's your food situation? Ah, you're fine. You're fine. You got an attack in, Cassandra, or what? Or what? How long's it been? That was around 4:36. 4:36. It's only been a day, so.
A generous bestowal.
36. All right. So maybe at like 41, if she hasn't attacked by then, we can go out and build that. This whole map, not 1 point. Yeah, that's interesting. Captain Maffoon? Math, thank you for 300 bits. I'm sorry I'm butchering your name, I'm sure, but I do appreciate it. Zoom. Solar Max, don't play around, was trying to blow its way through like 50 plus tiles of mountain. Yeah, they dig their own way for sure. Graph looks like the opposite of your Robinhood account. Yeah, we talked about that before, yeah. When I was doing the, what was it? Maybe when we were doing the Tunneler run, the Arco Nexus run, and like those drops from selling the colonies off where it dropped like 400,000 wealth at a time in like a single day. Pretty much matched it. Love on top when double ending. Yeah. So you got the AoE drops this time instead of you know what? Center drops seem rare to me. Has anyone else noticed that? I have absolutely noticed that since 1.3. I don't even know how many center drops we've had. We've had some, but center drops seem well. When 1.3 first came out, you could actually get center drop breach raids, which was really stupid. You could actually get termites, and we did. Very first playthrough of 1.3, termites would drop in the middle of the friggin' base, which made no sense. They would drop termites in the middle and just start destroying walls in the middle of the base. But since they fixed that, I wonder if they screwed something up. Because ever since they removed termites from the drop pod role, I've had very little drop raids at all. Drop was from the first time you were picked to the game? Oh, that's right. Does Randy have any kind of internal cooldown for major events? Not really. So he has this kind of cooldown, which is like 0.05 of a day if there's a raid beacon. What it basically means is if there is an actual raid event that happens, it can't overlap with another actual raid event in that time frame, but he can have multiple raids a day. And so long story short, he basically doesn't have a cooldown, yeah. Pretty much. And you can see that in our excavation. I don't know if it's set up anymore. We had a highlight of the 20-year run where he hit us 7 times in like a day and a half. So like 80% of all mech raids now termites. Yeah, it feels like that. I agree with you. 6.4 days of a heat wave for 2 advanced components. No, I'm good. So splash one. Mod wife. You had 1 center drop in your run so far, and you're almost at 350 days. Yeah, that's what I've been noticing too, Henny. Yeah, thank you. Let's go on Ignis. Could say it's random, mostly random. Randy used to call us, go bye-bye. Yeah, we had 7 raids within a day and a half in game. Crazy. And then a lot of times Randy will just literally not attack you for half a year. So I kind of wish there was an in-between. There probably is a modded storyteller's in-between. But it would be nice if there was an in-between in the base game where it's random, it's Randy. But if Randy has accidentally, due to RNG, went to sleep for more than a season, it just automatically sends a raid. That would be nice. Because I do like playing against Randy more than Cassandra overall. But occasionally you get those runs with Randy where he's like, meh. I don't feel like attacking you this year. You know what? Every now and then I'll make an animal angry. How about we have 8 auto-join animals, 6 abasias. I'm going to drop milk on you 35 times. No raids. It's like, Sleepy Randy is the worst, yeah. And then like 2 years in, he wakes up and you don't know what size raid to expect. He's like, all right, I'm going to hit you with 150% raid size 7 times in 24 hours. Hope you like that milk from year 1. Like, but only for Randy and he goes to sleep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be nice. Want to start using wooden doors in your base so the door can catch fire and break to exhaust that air. See the outside. Probably Randy was like 1 year without any raids and trade ships or any traders. Yeah, that happens. Absolutely. So some of the runs I put up on YouTube, I'll get comments just like, what's going on with your game? Randy is not like this. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm not doing anything. He is like this. If you play against him enough, you're gonna run into these sleepy Randy playthroughs where it's just like, there's a reason why we always win those ones. Like I've won against Randy being evil also, but the ones where he just is asleep for like 2 years and you can get ahead, those are easy runs. I've come to collect all that milk that you didn't return. Fall asleep or is on, yeah. So what happened to you? Huge infestation, 1.5x Outlander Siege, and Termite Mech Raid. How long was he asleep before he hit that? Yeah, in just a couple days. Is there a cooldown on Cassandra when you settle a new colony location? There is. There is. So how Cassandra works is she gives you, I think the initial cooldown for like disease and major event is 9 days, but she has something in her coding that if she doesn't hit you with a raid in 20 days, then she sends a raid. So when you do a new colony, whether it's settling a new one on this like we did, or when you do a brand new playthrough, if she hasn't rolled a raid against you by day 20, she will automatically roll a raid. I wish there was something like that with Randy, honestly. Oh yeah, it's true. Saturdays have not been kind to us. You got a good point, yeah. That's true. It's kind of interesting. Saturday, Sunday game seems to hit us hard. Away from her on your Nomad playthrough? Yeah, absolutely. My barracks isn't impressive enough. It's 160 extremely impressive. What do you want, Bubba Fetta? They love this. That's like 3,200 steel of flooring. Yeah, well, I want it to be made out of gold. Yeah, there we go. Solid golds. Main goal for this playthrough, I want to get to high wealth with the Transhumanists. And it's been a long time since I had like millions of wealth, so I'd like to get a crazy millions of wealth base going. And we're working towards it. Slowly but surely. Cassandra, are you going to hit us or what?
Welcome back.
She has 3 more days.
Loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Cam, 22 months. Why, hello there, Cam. How's it going, Cam? Thank you for the resub. What? Oh, I accidentally said your name. I don't know why I said Bubba Fetta instead of Brusock. Sorry, Bubba Fetta. Every B name is the same. So much rich dirt floors, that's right. Barracks actually give a positive though, or is it still like -1? Oh no, it gives a positive, yeah. Check it out. Extremely impressive barracks, +2. And then spacious interior, +5. Pretty environment, +5. This barracks is giving a +12 mood boost right now, and as we combine it with dining and rec, it'll give even higher. I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna put it over here. I like to reposition these. How do I want to do this? To make a river colony work, the wood bridges feel incredibly limiting. Yeah, so the crazy thing is, back in 1.0 or before 1.0, the bridges could support stone. They were basically heavy bridges, and they removed them. Why did they remove them? I have no idea. There are mods though, obviously. You can get mods for heavy bridges where you can use stone and steel for bridges and build more on it. If you're gonna do a water-based playthrough like that, highly recommend getting that mod. Faster the more artificial limbs upon has. No, the only thing that increases it is if you are a transhumanist. And if it's a clean environment. Man, friggin' animals again. I don't want to... 4 monkeys. So yeah, if it's in a clean or sterile environment, it'll increase the speed, or if they are transhumanists. Water, we're ludicrously more powerful than kill boxes on land. Yeah, that's true. Slowing them down. That is true. Okay, there's our second event over here. Bridge tech never evolves beyond wood. I know. How long have humans been able to make stone bridges? Way before we could go to space, that's for sure. Can build a spaceship, can't make a bridge. There's a lot of things like that. Obviously, it's not supposed to be realistic, but it does feel silly a lot of times. Can make geothermal generator out of scrap. Can't make a bridge out of stone. Pretty fun. Not too OP mods to play. You want to try something new after 2.5 thousand? Vanilla expanded are good. We don't like them too much. Yeah, I haven't experimented with too many mods, as you know, so let's go on. Uni, welcome in. Heavy bridges would make it so you can 100% control pathing for raiders. That's crazy strong. That's why I said, like, it's not all... Most of it's not balanced for realistic reasons, so... Even though it seems silly. Because back in, back when those were in the game, before 1.0, it's honestly what I did. I built all of my kill setups and stuff based in water. Slow down enemies and make them miserable, and it slowed them down so much. Especially if you could get to where they were in like the chest high water, the highest one that they can actually walk through. Very OP. Just throw that out there, screw it. I don't care where it goes. Trying to build raids into the game that mess with our ability to control pathing. Yeah, for sure, yeah. So like the soft stand and stuff, yeah. Yeah, very strong. All right, Ninja Kiwi or Comfy Cat. Guess you're gonna go in, Comfy Cat, because she has horrific aging, -10. Marine cause middle ground defense and stats. Are you just saving on mats? I haven't gotten the stuff to make cataphract. I would make cataphract helmets, but we haven't come across the tech prints for it yet. So. Yeah. Gower. Human reachers would be less annoying if they use siege towers instead of those ridiculous axes. Birthday, Mio. Uh-oh. Mio, you got a cataract in your right eye. It's all right. We'll give you another eye. Your sight's still 106%. You're good. You're good, Mio. What's up, Gara? Word of love. You're also going to call in a traitor. I don't remember the last one we called in. Like, I got to keep track of which ones we're calling. I don't remember if it was blue or purple. I don't know. But I'm going to call in a exotic goods and hope we get some tech prints, mainly cataphract tech print. Also, I'm really, really looking for far skip. Second far skip would be incredible. They remove the bio limiter on sculptors? No. Although bio sculpting has been made better in the test branch, it also has had its time extended. So in the test branch, the bio sculptor will be able to heal things like cataracts, bad back, frail, etc. But it'll have its own separate mode for that, and it takes what like 22 days or something baseline. The Anima tree spawned that close. I built around the Anima tree. So that's where it was in the beginning of it, and I just built the base around it. 10 to 8 and 10 to 5 nutrition baseline. Yeah, so I usually try to build around them. Do we have anyone with a taming inspiration? That'd be kind of nice. Where's Spaghetti? Spaghetti. And then who has word inspiration? All right, let's see if we get this. Inspired taming. I should have checked if they were even here. Yep, there they are. Go, Spaghetti. Yeah. The youngest one? Yeah, I did. I don't think it really matters though that much, but it's a mod for Rim 3D called Yayo's Rim 3D. I haven't seen that. I think someone mentioned it the other day. I haven't seen it though. Or at least someone was talking about a 3D RimWorld thing. Come on, spaghetti. Oh no, you're good. You're good. They live so long, it probably doesn't matter with these, but might as well. Might as well. We got a THRUMBO. Do we have another word of inspiration? That was Kiwi. We just used his. We do have another one. Hang on. Hang on. I can get a breeding pair here. Inspire taming. It's a female. This is pre-recorded. Remember how I said I wish we would get dogs? Screw dogs. Alright. We have a breeding pair of THRUMBOs. Who needs these friggin' horses anymore either? Horses. Am I gonna be able to feed all the THRUMBOs? I don't know. Can feeding foxes still haul? No, they cannot. RimWorld Prime. Well, I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, don't screw dogs. Sorry. Watch the order of the things that you say. Me. THRUMBOs can eat trees. That's true. Mass Anima Insanity now has potential too. Seed THRUMBOs? No, we're gonna use them for war. We're gonna use them for war. We'll be able to feed them. It's fine. How much can a THRUMBO eat? No, THRUMBOs eat a crap load. Yeah, they really do. They eat a lot. I don't know how many times I rebuilt this. So I don't have to minify everything, I suppose. It's more than we need. How many hydroponics will rice feed a THRUMBO forever? That's what I was wondering, yeah. It's actually why I'm moving this. To add more hydroponics. THRUMBOs didn't know what you're getting into regarding food. At least they tasted good after, yes. Lore of THRUMBOs, how they could speak and stuff. They wanted to, just chose not to. So wise. So wise. It always surprises people that there is some lore in RimWorld. For instance, the mechs versus the bugs. There's a big one, like the bugs were made to fight the mechs, but then they were like, we'll just chill. One THRUMBO eats more than 2 elephants. Or 37 foxes. Yeah, foxes can't haul anymore though. But it's fine, it's worth. It's just a way to fill a room with logs, like stack of 1 for your kill box. Exclamation wood. There is a command that shows the easiest way now to do the 1 stack like this with no mods. Exclamation wood will give you the short Twitch clip, which will explain how to do this. What's the best hauling animal? It depends if you care about cleanliness or not. If you don't care about cleanliness, then elephants and THRUMBOs are the way to go. If you care about cleanliness, then things like dogs and wolves are still pretty good because they only have 1 filth. Yeah, so huskies used to not... Huskies and labs used to cause no filth. They do cause filth now. But they're still good.
Welcome.
Man, these are way less filth than elephants.
Loyalty is greatly appreciated.
2 to 2 cycles. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, Jet, where they split it so you can heal the other things now, like bad back and frail and stuff, but it takes longer, yeah. Monkin, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, Monkin. Very much appreciated. Allies need help. Sucks for them. Thank you, Monkin. Thrumbo's eating trees can give the disturbed trees debuff. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any benefit in taming an insect? Not really. It just seemed like a burden at the moment. They don't make hives or anything like that. You don't get jelly. So. All right. So where am I going to put the biosculpting room? I'm not sure. We could just convert this into it. We're actually not really doing any more research, so I think I'm going to do that. Did we end up mining all that silver up there? We did. There's some more silver on the map down here. I don't know how much. We really need to set up sterile floor. Just show the raiders your pet spiders, that's why. Yeah, I've never seen a tamed hive outside of a mod, so I don't know. In Cosville, remember the results of Google search? Husky ate sofa. Yeah, it was always weird that dogs didn't cause filth. It's like, have you ever been around a husky there, Tynan? They do cause filth. There's a mod called Eat Everything. You can actually eat chairs. What's there really, truly is a mod for everything. Truly, truly. Shed the components to craft a new tinier husky every 3 days. How did I tame the Thrumbo? We had taming inspiration, and I used it, and then I used word of inspiration to get another taming inspiration, and then we just tamed another one. 4 pillows from your husky's hair last year? That's crazy. They definitely make filth. Just 4. Something especially huskies. Yeah. They're shedding, blowing out all that fur. Horrific aging. Yeah. We'll get you. We're working on it. Kinda. Alright, so this is eventually going to be another part of the barracks, so I need to extend this, which means I need to move these. It's going to be a real pain. There's so many of them. We have 20. God. It's friggin' needy. Transhumanist bullcrap. Runs, how do you get rid of your silver? Traders don't seem to come often enough to spend it all. You can go out caravanning to sell if you want. We haven't done that yet. I'm waiting on another far skip, but that's the big one, is caravanning and trading that way. Making allies and calling in traders as well. Like, you can drop pod to make lots of allies. Just keep calling in. Like, as soon as one trader gets here, call in the next faction. Their fears of expanding your entire base. The closer to the edge we get, the scarier it will be. So the closer we get to the edge, more likely a breach raid spawns and just immediately starts taking out walls, or someone's at the edge when something like that happens. I would really like to expand it this way and this way, but the we gotta dry this out. It's gonna take for friggin' ever. Cassandra, as soon as she is on cooldown, just go trade. So her major events, her caravan events are now separate from her major and minor events. So she's not as easy to do the caravan again as she was previously. So hers now are also biome specific. So in certain biome tiles, you have a higher chance of getting hit. So they did change it. She's still better because you are probably only going to get ambushed once per caravan, unlike how I did with Randy, where I got ambushed like twice every time. But I was curious about that too. So it is separate from major and minor events now. It's its own coding for Cassandra and Phoebe. Bex, thank you for the resub. Thank you, Bex. Thank you for using the Twitch Prime here. Very much appreciated. Thank you for coming back and resubbing. Monster pumps are so slow. Best way to get far skip. So far skip can be gotten randomly at tier 5, which is what we've been trying to get everyone that can to tier 5. Aside from that, just buying it. Yeah, just buying it. Need like 10 pumps, yeah. I'll probably put some more down after we get this power. Which can be increased by installing up to 3. Just mood impacts. Be worth to have more than 1 relic. Oh, is that on the test branch too? Yeah, that's pretty nice too. All right. So I guess we're gonna do the nutrient paste here for this. Can you move the relic? You didn't see a way to do that. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have a relic. I can't check this time. Can you get ambushed on less than 2 days travel? You can, yep. We actually got ambushed twice on the same tile within that like 0.2 days on a Randy playthrough recently. It was the melee playthrough actually. Seems pretty rare, but it can happen. All right. Man, it's gonna suck. You can walk through these, right? Oh no, you can't. You in the update you can walk through them, but you can't yet. So right now they count as walls, but in the test branch these are no longer considered walls. You can walk through them after that comes through. All right. Well, I guess I'll just move some of them in here.
Maximum level reached.
Yeah, what is going on lately? Stuff! Thank you for the tier 3 resub. 45 months! Since the single digit days, man. Glad you're still around. Much love to Stuff, who has been here forever. Tier 3. It's crazy. So yesterday I was like, oh my god, we never have tier 3 subs. Like in all these years, we've only had a few people do tier 3 subs. And I was like, but we've had several today. We had like a couple yesterday. How many do we have? We have 10 tier 3 subs. It's unreal to me. So thank you guys again. Are we winning? Yeah. So far. We just started though. No, not building floors actually can't get dirt. So dirt can't get dirty. So building floors actually requires more cleaning than dirt. So dirt stays at a -1. Dirt can still have trash, blood, and vomit, but it actually can't track dirt. So for instance, you need a -2 dirtiness to get food poisoning for a dirty cooking area. So it's almost always worth having your cooking areas in a dirt room only, because as long as that dirt room doesn't get blood and vomit in it, they will never get food poisoning from the dirty cooking area. They can still get it from incompetent cook and stuff like that, or unsafe food. But yeah, dirt can't get dirty. They will not track dirt into a room that's just dirt floor. But as soon as you put a tile in there, a single piece of flooring, then it can start collecting dirt in that room. Titan's gonna nerf dirt floors soon. I need to stop nerfing the stuff I do. Do sterile materials help at all? Sterile materials are still good for research and hospital. Research, hospital, and biosculpting rooms. But sterile and clean flooring is overkill for cooking. Cooking only needs anything higher than a -2 to not get dirty cooking area. You can do that just with dirt floor. Or even just steel floor is a 0.2 cleanliness, so. Hacking too hard. Sterile floors make it so cleanliness can be over 0. Yeah, so steel floors is a 0.2 and sterile floors are a 0.6 cleanliness. So those do increase the speed of research and biosculpting, and they help with recovery in like hospitals, but for cooking, yeah, it doesn't matter. George, welcome in. They might have changed that. They have not changed that. I have not had a single person get sick from food poisoning from a are you meaning the track dirt thing? No, it's not a change. We've been using this for I don't even know, hundreds of hours, even since 1.3 in ideology. What's better, sterile tiles or hay floors? Well, I prefer sterile, but hay floor is really dirty, so it's also 150% flammability, and the beauty factor is pretty low in it, so people get upset with it, but it just depends on what you're using it for. Just got dirty cooking food poisoning on dirt floor. Only, you can still get it, but only if the cleanliness is -2 or worse. So the dirt floors can get there with garbage, with blood, with vomit, with ash, with all that kind of stuff. But actually just tracked in dirt, they will never get it. The cutoff is -2. Show my schedule. Hay floor is great for aesthetic. And there's the information on the excavation biphasic schedule. Yeah, I've not had it happen ever for dirty cooking if it's under -2. Like, that's what it is in the coding, is the -2. Jack. That's what you get, Jack. Huddle. So are you sure when the meals were actually cooked? The other thing is when they cooked the meal, if it was under -2 and then they put it into a stack that was cooked that wasn't under -2, unless they change that, it can pollute the entire stack. So that could have been something that happened, but at least they fought in the hospital, yeah. Doctor sitting defacious in bed, using medicine in their inventory. Oh, they finally fixed that. That is awesome, yeah. That was one of the first things I reported in 1.3 that was really bad. Yeah, but I've never had it happen. And so the coding says it can't, but it's really hard to prove that it is happening because it might have been under -2 at that time, or the other stack might have been bad that they put it into and combined the stack, ruined them both. It's hard to know. But it shouldn't happen, according to the game code. And I haven't had it happen. So Yayo song's playing, that means there's going to be a raid and it's going to ruin the song. Gotta destroy all your food stacks. Yeah, so maybe that's what it was. Like maybe you had some that were already poisoned from when it was at -2 or some other factor, and then they were just stacking it and ruining it again, but the room title was freaking out. Oh, I didn't notice. But yeah, it's hard to know. Why decided to keep dirt floors? Well, we've just been talking about it for like the last 30 minutes. Dirt doesn't get dirty. The rooms were already impressive without the flooring, and I didn't want the wealth, so. Yeah, but there's always a chance, but it won't say from dirty cooking surface. So there's always a chance, and it'll say incompetent cook, for instance, and then, or unsafe food type. So those two are always gonna exist. You can't do anything about those. But as far as dirty cooking area, that one needs -2. Made food out of a down venerated animal and your pawns wouldn't eat it unless you forced them to. You forgot you had a venerated animal. With dirt floor cooking. The way to make something dirtier? Absolutely, yeah, you can, but they won't track normal dirt on it. So it requires less cleaning. If a room is completely dirt floor, it requires less cleaning. Master work again. Well, I don't... Is Cassandra back on cooldown? It feels like she probably is. Your venerated animal is a muffalo. Ooh. But why are you keeping the dirt floors? Isn't dirt dirty? We haven't had more drugs come in yet. Crap. No pause strikes again. Run! Run! Run, Shub Nuts! Shub Nuts, how are you not faster than this person? No! Well, there went 4 components. Just skip to him. Skip someone. What was giving you the channel points? Yeah, that's weird. Some other people have been mentioning that too. Or have mentioned in the past, I should say. Well, that sucks. Talking about the dirt floor and forgot those guys were even here. Oh well. Easy come, easy go, apparently. Obviously, we're not making enough drugs. That's what's going on. Can you ever make enough drugs, though? Nah. Nah. Let's go with Blue. They take the money and leave. No, they didn't take anything. They just closed the trade window and was like, oh. See ya. See ya. Nope, no reason at all. I just like dirt. Switch to the laptop, and it gave you them. Yeah, the Twitch. You gotta remember, Twitch is a small indie company, so just a small indie company. You can't blame them. How could you think they would have a good app? There we go. Yeah, they have the multi-dollar company, yeah. Very small. Sterile tile thing again? You're AFK for part? You missed something? Just kidding. Sterile tile, good. Steel tile, good. Dirt floor, good. Lost roll impact is going from -5 to -15. It was probably needed because at the moment, what you could do, especially if you had shooting specialists, so if you had like Supremacy or you had, what was the other one that has it? Raider ideology. If you had those, every time you get attacked, you just literally just put everyone of 6 shooting and higher all as shooting specialists, and suddenly your damage output on all those is basically doubled. So you have like double the shooting power of your colony for a -5 mood debuff. So it was probably needed. -15 is really hard though. It's a big hit. What's all this social crap happening? Goose subtly shamed Gower's aunt's culture. Going Wolf, welcome in. I should chill on this actually until we get the power done. Yeah, it means you're gonna have to choose more carefully who's in the roles. Yeah. You guys need to stop fighting. Makes proselytizer even more powerful, since it makes it much less likely you'll lose roles to the dominant ideology of your colony changing. Sound of the new roles supercharger. Like all the freaking time. Minor break, what's up? Wants neural supercharge? You have one. Everyone has one. Just literally use it. I think there needs to be a little bit of a time gap there also. Like, we have a neural supercharger for everyone. They're always ready to go. But because they're both exactly 24 hours, a lot of times they'll still get the debuff. It's like, oh no. It should be kind of like tending. The neural supercharge should be like tending. It should have a timer that runs out completely and a timer that runs out when they can be tended to again or when they can neural supercharge again. So they don't get that every day where it's like, oh no, I need some neural supercharging. I'm gonna have a breakdown. Well, it's right there. It's right there. Oh, thank God.
Fellowship expands.
What are things on the beds? Those are sleep accelerators. It's an ideology building. Cap Math. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the tier 1 cap. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits and the subscription. Maybe an extra 2 will help a ton also. Yeah, but then sometimes you need less than the max amount. It's pretty inconsistent at the moment, but yeah, I'll probably end up making more. More like neurotic supercharger, am I right? Yes, unfortunately. Unfortunately. At least these are minifiable. Man, if these weren't minifiable, I'd be slightly more upset. Where's like most people treat coffee? Oh my God, 2 for each pawn. Screw that. 4-6 hours, get there before they go. Yeah, I agree. Just like tending is, right? So, absolutely. How's it going, Patches? Got that loaded up? Of course you do. You're on top of your game. Living your best life over there. So we know only you can do. Enjoying your content on YouTube. So you don't usually have time to hang out on Twitch, seeing as you're online. Decided to drop by. Wish you all the best. Go to Lurk now. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming by and let me know. And thank you for Lurk. It helps out too. So even if you can't watch, if you leave the stream going, it does help out. Instead of basically looking for the pawn's hard job. Actually nice. Oh, that is really nice, yeah. Uh-oh, my mouse is actually dying. Forgot to plug it up last night. Let's go on Fuego. That was me. If you were like, oh no, did I just plug something in? Because I'm sure you didn't know. Why I play without mods? I don't know, because I have fun with it. Whatever I'm doing, you can assume that the main reason is because that's just what I'm having fun playing at the moment. So as far as like crazy challenges or the mode or whatever, it's just, that's what I think would be fun for me. And then I can actually do for like 50 hours a week without going insane. This other side of it though, is that using no mods or very few mods makes it much more accessible to people getting into the game for the first time. Especially like people that are looking for possibly getting into the game for the first time, ideology coming out, and they're searching on YouTube for things, and seeing a big modded playthrough is probably a turn off for those people. So it's a combination of all those things, but yeah. I'm not opposed to mods at all, like play however you want to play. I used to use more mods than I do now, but I've started using less and less. Just personal preference, and I think it's good for people coming into the game too. How dare you have fun without mods? No, I don't think that's what they were saying. Scared you? Sat for years on rice paste. It's almost no vitamins in it. It's probably why their fingers and toes and ears just fall off at any damage at all. That's not normal. In real life, like you get in a fight, like let's say you get in an argument somewhere and you guys just, you know, just a small scuffle. You don't all of a sudden have like 2 missing toes, 3 missing fingers, your nose is gone. This makes a lot of sense actually. These guys have some really extreme deficiencies. Living off nothing but rice. Something good must have mods like show weapons. I don't like show weapons, yeah. A lot of people ask me why I don't use that one, and it's just personal preference. I know it's handy, but I already use something in the game to show me when someone doesn't have a weapon. That's the only thing I would use it for anyway. And then because you can rearrange pawns, I usually do it that way. So I have everyone set to 4 for hunting. That is ranged, and that means if they're not holding their ranged weapon, it tells me over here that hunter's missing a ranged weapon. And then I order them up here based on their range. So like I'll hold down right click and I'll drag all my melee to the left if I have them. Right after the melee, I'll have my shorter range people. And then after that, I'll have long range. And at the very end over here, I'll have people that have grenades, EMPs, etc. I don't need mods for any of that. I know it doesn't take up a lot of screen real estate, but that's how I do it. And I don't really like the mod, but sort of my roles. Yeah, that's another one that people do a lot. Mods, what they choose to integrate in the game. Sure. You can even call it a fight if you don't literally smash someone's finger off. Got a good point. Dying melee guys, you notice them easily. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I haven't thought about that one. You prefer it? Oh yeah, I'm not against it. Like whatever you want to do, it's a single player game. Mod it so it doesn't even look like RimWorld anymore. We have a mod here at the channel that uses over 800 mods in his RimWorld. It looks nothing like any RimWorld I've ever seen. It's ridiculous. It's a different game, and that's fine. That's what he likes. That's what he wants to have fun with. It's fine. I know someone else that literally won't use any mod no matter what. Not even the no pause mod. They play no pause. They will not use the no pause mod, even though all it does is make it so they can't pause. They won't use it because they will not use the mod. That's fine too. I don't care. Do what you want. You're at 300-ish. Not bothering me. You're sure PC can't even run 800? Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. He said that with his SSD drive, it was still taking like 40 minutes to load up RimWorld, load up a save file. Crazy. Quantum computer to handle. Like RimWorld is like what, a gigabyte or something like that? He was saying that his mod folder was something like 115 gigs or something. It's some stupid number. Yeah, RimWorld's like under a gig even with the expansions, and his mod folder was like, I want to say it was getting close to 100 gigs. Yeah. Is the source code even say more? I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. He's posted screenshots. It looks like a different friggin' game. It's really silly. But whatever. Where's my gun? Where if colonists is down, they retrieve their original weapon. That's nice, yeah. I do it manually with the hunter setting, but that one is good. There's a lot of really good quality of life mods. In this playthrough, if I was going to use a single quality of life mod, you have 40 gigs of save games. If I was going to use a single quality of life mod in this one, it's hard to pick only one, but I think I would actually choose defensive positions. Defensive positions with no pause is a lifesaver. With that, really like the one that makes some more real life sizes, deep storage. Love how you can organize stuff. One of them are needed. Sad Wander. I really don't want to give you a bedroom, but All right, I gotta remember to trade with them this time. Unfortunately, our main trader is down. Misfortune has some health issues, right? They're still good though. All right, I'm gonna run out to meet them because of the no pause. Mod is updated that prevents doctors from sleeping while people bleed out. Do not. Colorblind minerals, very handy. Yeah, I'm really surprised that's not in the base game. Yeah, I know Woozy talks about that one a lot. Colorblind minerals were obviously for those that are colorblind. I'm surprised there aren't more colorblind options in the game. Baseline, yeah. No lazy doctors is the mod. There we go. A, B, C, always buy components. Can't play without rim HUD. Use a different color for uranium, for instance. Malaria, oh no. Patches, you're coming home for some doctoring, all right? He has a 0 medical skill. 0 medical skill. Moxie will return? No. I think that base will be okay without him just for a couple days. It's fine. Gives more info easier, like mood and skills, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, there are mods that I like, yeah. But overall, I adjusted back to doing no mods pretty quickly. And like I said, it makes sense for people that are coming into the game brand new to see it without mods, you know? What's progress so far? How's it going, Abby? Welcome in. You started the new job? How's it going? Progress is going pretty well, yeah. We almost lost this run twice, but almost doesn't matter. We haven't lost yet. Goose called Jax a robber. He's just trying to steal your heart. So as soon as Patch is over their malaria, we'll send them back. Especially this close to the expansion. Yeah. Like, again, I'm not opposed to them or anything. That's just my reasoning for not using them, rather. Yeah, for instance, a lot of people think things that are in the base game are modded. So the categorized list, a lot of people will come in and ask, what mod are you using that breaks down or that puts those in a list like that? It's not a mod, it's just a button. This one has been asked a lot recently. It's like, how do people rebuild stuff automatically? What mod is that? It's not a mod, it's an automatic rebuild function right over here. You only saw the 148 tribals get at people. If you like Karen Chad mod, makes annoying voice people just constantly break down and yell at people. Oh god, I wouldn't be using it. Job has fixed your bio clock. Not sure how to feel about that though. Hear that? All right. Which a bit since it came out, they have quite a bit actually. Played on release and it was mildly infuriating. Every time a colonist would break, did switch religions. Yeah, there's been so many patches smoothly since this came out. It's kind of crazy actually. Top of the afternoon to you. What's going on, Squid? You enjoy your wrestling last night? Wrestling? No, but seriously, I like seeing people enjoying things as long as there's nothing that's hurting anyone else. I've never gotten that very much. I'm sure you've ran into it a lot in your life, being a lifelong fan of wrestling and stuff. I'm not a fan of it, but I don't care who is. Never understood that. You're a grown man, you watch wrestling? You know that's made up. Among other things, yeah. Set fire to the log room in your fire tunnel if you don't have incendiary devices or boomlopes. I do have incendiary devices. They're right here. People just need to let other people be. Let them enjoy things. Yeah, it's like what? I like it when people are having, like, I like seeing people enjoying things like that, you know? It's like, who cares? It's, yeah, I'm a grown man playing. Those same people, I'm sure, are the ones that are sitting on the couch watching football and are like, I could catch that. Like, mouthing off, going crazy. All week long, they're watching sports highlights. Multiple days a week just spent watching sports. They travel, they have memorabilia. And then they're like, I can't imagine anyone playing a stupid video game all day, every day. It's all right, guy. The armchair quarterbacks. Wrestling requires a lot of talent. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's just not my thing, but I don't care. All sports are rigged, aside from wrestling. That's the real one. It's all right. Don't talk about football. It's a holy sport. All right, guy. So then, Armchairs by Tom Brady. Challenges, the new sport. No judging. Yeah, yeah. I don't mind either way. It's just when they start acting that way. Type in Google and you'll find updates. Yeah, there's a developer Discord you can join as well if you want. For even faster stuff. Full closure, it was because girls you liked were into it. My football fan, not a whole lot. So I haven't had time to watch sports a lot in a long time, but my game was basketball. I played varsity basketball in high school and used to watch basketball a lot, both college and NBA, but oddly enough, I haven't been able to watch or really follow as much of that in, I don't know, let's say almost exactly 11 years. How old's my daughter? She's almost 11 years old. No, I don't mean that in a negative way at all. It's just that with family and work and stuff, I work so much and I do stuff for my family. I just haven't had time to keep up with it. But I used to watch football occasionally, basketball all the time, and then I never got into baseball. I don't know why, but baseball was always just super boring to me. Football fans, yeah. Gold! You think they'll add esports to the Olympics? I doubt it. Sweet, basketball, baseball games for a year. Yeah, that's a good point. What position did I play? I played power forward. Which you might be like, but Adam, you're only 6'1". That's minuscule for a power forward. Yeah, but you gotta remember, in my graduating class was like 23 people. So at 6'1", I was one of the taller people on the basketball team, which is pretty bad, but it was a very rural place. Yeah, I played power forward in high school. Baseball's rewarding unless you're in the stadium. Oh yeah, no one actually knew how tall I was. I don't know that I've ever talked. I don't know that I've ever mentioned my height on stream actually. Like, yeah, you guys can tell. You can tell what exactly. You guys know how big the back of my chair is, and you've seen me stand up and go to the bathroom, and you've done all the sciencing. You're gonna remove baseball from the Olympics? Really? I didn't hear that. Japan's not gonna be happy with this. Pixel measurements, pixels by hand. I'd rather watch golf than baseball. You know what? There's some like, I don't know what you want to call them. There's like these fringe extreme sports that are really fun to watch and that are crazy. 6'1" minuscule, is this some Western thing that you're too Asian to understand? 6'1" is short when it comes to basketball. Basketball players, even like high school varsity, 6'1" is about maybe what the like point guards are, maybe. Like, there's some exceptions. There's some extreme exceptions. But yeah, 6'1" is pretty short for basketball, especially in varsity. And then when you get to college, stuff like that, it's almost unheard of. In NBA, how many famous NBA players have been like 6 foot or less? I can only think of like one. Those players like 5'8". Yeah, so I guess it is a more Western thing. Anyway, these fringe sports that are really interesting to watch, if you guys haven't watched them, have you guys seen competitive tag? And I know, Bugsy, yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. I know as soon as you hear this, you're like, what? Competitive tag. Check out competitive tag. It is ridiculous. I saw a couple of videos of it, and I don't know how these people don't just kill themselves. They're in these like arenas with all of these like bars and obstacle courses and stuff, and they are flying. They're like sprinting through there as fast as human can. It's like Usain Bolt is playing tag against Usain Bolts. You didn't touch me. Those are pretty fun to watch. Competitive frisbee is pretty fun to watch. Paintball to the Olympics. Handful. It's like tall woman height. Any day. Iverson. Who else? Muggsy and Iverson, the only ones that really come to my mind. A lot of parkour, yep. Competitive cornhole. Yeah, competitive cornhole is different depending on which side of the internet you're on, though. Spud Web. I kind of forgot they existed. This is a sport. Competitive sports are fun to watch because they're super intense about whatever it is. Yeah, yeah. All right. All right. Having a heat wave. It's over at this map where no one is. Competitive tag, check it out. Won't regret. Do 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 do. You might regret. Bowling for a little bit. Australian football? Haven't watched full contact bowling. What's full contact bowling? Basketball and mid, you're 5'7". Had to give up because of heights. Jump in tag, you need to see people being a goalkeeper. Fly to the ball. And we would go play like division, like higher division schools than us occasionally for events and whatnot, and we would just get slaughtered. Slowly but surely moving things over. Cancel the door, please. Drone race. Where's your wipeout? Did you guys used to watch BattleBots? You remember that? I haven't thought about BattleBots in a long time. That was fun to watch. That's a big raid. It's freezing the game. It must be like a max size. Oh, Manhunter. Why? I thought it was going to be a max size tribal by the lag, but it's not. Oh my god, it's lagging so much. Why is it lagging so much? Only 83 cougars. Maybe the double map. Wow, what the crap. I might have to get rid of the second colony. This is with Rocket Man, too. Dice says no pause, yeah. Man, I don't want another day that's just friggin' animal attacks. Come on. I kind of want mechs. I need steel and components. Send me mechs. Next slide, please. Wheelbarrow, freestyle, and chest box are your favorites? I never heard of those ones. Stop your pods from walking into traps. You need to have other pathing that allows them to go by them is all. So that's one reason why I use like the double wide setup like this, because pawns can go diagonally so they won't trip the traps. But yeah, if you have a single row with traps, you're gonna need doors every 4, I believe. In order for them to use the doors to avoid it. But yeah, mainly you just need to make sure there's room around the traps for them to move. It's gone. Denise, welcome in. Steel and components, not it's blood, phase and heat, so yeah. Alright. Lightning chest rounds interactive punches to the head. Alright, I'll put those under the doors, even though it's not needed. Mod lets you adjust pathing cost to any specific tile if you want to use the mods to fix it. Time to rebuild. Yeah, that's the best way. Not mods. Killbox, what abomination is that? Oh no. Gallagher. Oh no, he's gonna squish some watermelons. Hit us with a hammer. Well, that's an old joke there. It's an old joke, but it checks out. You're in the no slash zone. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Gallagher. We're a future stop, still live in a ghetto with no flooring. That's all right. It's only been 6 years. We're finally getting flooring, right? You didn't live in your house for 6 years before you got flooring? You're a boomer, so you got it. Gallagher. What's going on with Gallagher? You know, I gotta be careful. All the times when I ask that, people are like, so I don't know if this is the case, but I'll have not thought about someone like that in a long time. And I'm like, I wonder what Gallagher's up to these days. And then I'll look over at chat and like 10 people will be like, Adam, he's dead. He died 12 years ago. It's like, oh, sorry. How do you get more stone on a flat map? 1 second, I'll tell you. How do you get more stone on a flat map? So, deep drilling. If you put a deep drill over anything that's not scanned, so for instance, if I put a deep drill like this one right now will scan or will dig up granite chunks forever. So, you just put a deep drill over any point of the map and it'll dig up chunks. He's 75 now. He's not dead. Way to go, Gallagher. Defying all the odds. Wait, he's only 75. Defying all the odds. Saw him live once a few years ago. Really? It's made the sake of heckling him. Counter was great. He almost died in 2012? Oh, he's unusually clever. Wow, that was unusually clever. That was very unusual and clever. Should have used those skills to dodge some bullets. He's unusually dead now. Maybe update AI. Unusually clever will try to avoid traps, yeah. And then that's one of the downsides of the too wide is unusually clever will avoid traps, but hey, wait, that's you filthy casual. Maybe I should do the single over there where he is. This is by himself. Why not use carbon instead of metal hex? Flammability. Steel I can just mine like forever. Like look at all the steel. There's just steel everywhere. I would have to grow the cloth, and then also I don't want people to burn. The steel, this tile is not flammable. Could technically make a second tunnel that's one wide and just open it depending on the kind of raid. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, Uzi, these are a pair of breeding THRUMBO. Yep, we just got them today. We'll name them as soon as they're trained. Look how they sleep together. He's gonna be fine. Oh, he can't do social, so he can't sell this stuff to them anyway. Unfortunate. The THRUMBO he had years ago, he posted in Discord. Yeah, don't even have that screenshot anymore because new PC. Oh, someone redeemed Granny during all this craziness? Galvarino. Did you already do the quotes, Galvarino? Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't alert me anymore. Used to, I would get a pop-up when someone claimed something. I don't anymore. I don't know why. You already hit the quotes for it? Did you already do 3 as well, or just the first one? Okay, I see them. All right. All right. Let's see what 3 quotes you got for your channel points here. I'm not going to pre-read them. When my granny was on her deathbed, she told me 3 things. She said,
"It's like Ron Weasley and Justin Bieber had a baby."
It's like, Jesus Christ, Granny, you're roasting me here on your deathbed? She said, shh.
"The urinal chicken came first, well before Friends."
It's like, okay, I understand. Urinal chicken before Friends. And then, with her dying breath, she pulled me in close and she said,
"That's a sparkly ball."
She was losing it. I don't know what she's talking about. Thanks, Alvarino, for staying up with those points. Granny roasted me from her deathbed. You look like Ron Weasley and Justin Bieber had a baby. Hey, it's your DNA there, old lady. Some of it. That's a lot of cougars, man. All right. The threat music behind it was good, too. Screw it, I'll put it there as well. THRUMBO still have 60-day gestation time? I don't know. Yeah, are any of ours pregnant yet? Whoops. Yeah, they're not pregnant yet. Well, it hasn't revealed if they are or not, so. Keep 100 THRUMBOs fed. I don't know if we'll get that to that point, but should probably just tame the other ones. It's 20 now, you think? $20. That's not bad then. Separate rooms, the battery is not connected to a grid. Do I have some batteries that aren't connected, or just in general? The only reason to do it would be if you don't want the power to be extended or expended on a Z event. So those events expel all the power saved in your batteries. So you could have separate small grids to kind of do that. You can also, batteries are minifiable with power. So you can also minify them and take them somewhere where you need remote power temporarily, like a drill out somewhere. Missed a couple days and you've gone full cyborg. We're getting there. We're getting there. How's it going, Ozzy? We get that done. All right. We're getting there. If we have something besides animal attacks, I feel like it's broken. I'm gonna do, I don't know. If today's like yesterday, I'll do like a verified game file. I don't think there's anything, but do it at the end of stream if there is, just in case. Let's go, Jack. Welcome in. Gold Rage, welcome back. Kiyami, welcome in. I guess I'll do one of these elsewhere now. Doesn't matter where it is. I need to just put it out of the way somewhere. Well, if I throw it in one of these, what a dignified altar that would be. Well, it would actually. As long as we floor it. I'd like to use that. Place it up against the bird tunnel. I need it somewhere where breachers aren't going to destroy it on their way in, because I don't want it to get the desecrated debuff when breachers come in. Into the doors with it. So, I feel like, let's see, where are we most safe on, this is the weakest of breachers actually. This is pretty safe up here. I'll just throw it up here, it's fine. Once that's done, we'll wall it in. Solid pie in the water. Yeah. The thing is, maybe I want to dry all this out over time and extend this and put a defensive area there, but who knows how long it's going to take if we'll ever get to it. You good, Patches? Nice. Now you can go back to being unrestricted. Live your life, Patches. Live your life. Heat wave is over. They are eating the devil strains. Other stuff I really don't mind so much. I guess I might as well keep them from... No, I want them to carry the drugs too. Okay, so when the cats are gone, we'll do that. And then maybe we should make it an animals inside thing. And inside. I should probably not let them go near the anima tree. They can't eat the anima tree anymore or the guarland trees, but I believe they can still eat the anima grass unless that was recently changed.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
What was that? Dated. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you for using that here. Very much appreciated. Count same as a tier 1 sub, so thank you for the support. Much love to Dating. Let me catch you up. Still getting manhunters? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Extract bionics from people or corpses and use them in vanilla. You can extract them from people. I don't remember if you can corpses or not. Trying to get some action with heavy hints. There are cougars in your area. Use the vanilla expanded ergonomic beds with sleep accelerators to give you 187% rest effectiveness. What was Isaac's message? Might have already scrolled. The sterile tile still absolve dirt because keep putting sterile into an H shape. One tile under the door and 3 in each side of the door, because what just happened was if a pawn drags dirt, the sterile tile would catch it and the rest of the floor would be to just use them as doormats. Still have the case pretty heavily outdated. I haven't tried that, but I believe doormat like that still works. In fact, we were doing, when 1.3 first came out, we were doing the new, what's it called? the straw flooring outside of doors and inside of doors to do that. But yeah, I haven't tried the sterile one in a while, so let me know if it's working for you, and I might do it myself. Okay, we don't want them eating the medicine or the grass. Should be good enough. Everyone, you're off live. The aim of this. He was announced out Manhunter packs last night as well. That's interesting. Legendary marine helmet. Give it to our great leader, Ice Team. There we go. Straws where I'm at makes sense. Yeah, we were trying that. It seemed to be working pretty well, but yeah, I don't know 100%. If it works for you, Isaac, let me know. And Hudson, Sanger with the game, yeah. The Doomslayer. Dan, thank you again. It's Dead Dan, right? Dead Dan. Keep reading your name wrong. Dan, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Can't be expected to know how to read. Far skip. Far skip. Oops, all manhunters. Not far skip, but berserk again. We've gotten a lot of berserk this game, which is nice, but hey, they're finally asleep. Yeah, other plasteel nearby. Just that.
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Steel yourself. Who's that? Biscuit, thank you for gifting 2 subs to Doc DK and to Vlosk PVE. Thank you, Biscuit. Appreciate it as well. Double love to the Biscuit. I haven't said that since I was a great big Limp Bizkit fan. No. Big Biscuit. Yeah, I did. It's set to hold open. It's good. Size map 325. Say Argonex's base has one of your level 6 Psycasters. Don't kill him. Oh yeah, no worries. Better to check than not and be sorry, you know? So all good, Asian Frost. Good job, Cougars. You lanced him? Nice. Let's get some shooting experience on our newer people. Four barrels for free. Here for the first time for YouTube. That's awesome. Gaming Emu, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Get out of here. Please be close, Plasteel. Shooting experience. Thank you. Live Adam better than YouTube Adam. I like them both. So Mystic will win. That's what I call hunting. Yeah, you ever get together with 5 of your closest friends with fully automatic, well, semi-automatic, excuse me, rifles and just go out and gun animals down en masse while they're asleep? It's like the Man, we're just going old school all day long. Remember that scene in Crocodile Dundee? The guys killing the kangaroos? Who doesn't? I do it every Friday. Every Friday. We call that Tuesday around here. Adam, you can't do that. Making fun of someone's accent. No, you see, that used to be my accent, so I can do it. It's like how comedians that are like obese can joke about being fat, but other people can't a lot. See, I grew up in southeastern Tennessee in Appalachia, so I have a pass. That's how it works. Tuesday on Friday. I do it every Tuesday on Friday. Yep. Every Tuesday on Friday. An Appalachia pass? Is that the kind of pass you need to bring when you go visit your cousin? Yes. No further comments. Sounds like the American way. Should have left those. It's What's up, Herbert? Herbert, we might have some drugs for you. I can't remember. Herbert, it's your lucky day. We have 490 fresh drugs. Fresh drugs. You can't even afford all of our drugs, probably. What do you got down here? Oh, you got Cataphract's helmets? It was right this way. My bad. I didn't realize you guys are high rollers. I'm sorry. You gotta forgive me. Most of our visitors don't have gear like this. I'm sure you understand. Nice. Charge lance. I don't usually use charge lances anymore. They used to be the weapon I used all the time, 1.0, but they've been nerfed so often. The main thing is their range just kept getting nerfed, like, over and over. It used to be, like, almost a charge version of a sniper rifle, and it's just not anymore. So they're still good. I mean, I would take them over some things, but honestly, the charge lance just isn't that high tier on my list anymore. Unfortunately. Just me too slow. Yeah, it shoots too slow, and the range. Like, all right, when it had really long range and it shot slow, at least it made sense. It was like a charged sniper, but they've changed both. Fast, you guys don't use your third eye. Sometimes I pry my third eye open. Train those THRUMBO. Come on. Pretty slow now, yeah. SMG Supremacy. Charge sniper rifle, kind of like how a charge assault rifle. Yeah, that's what it was, and they nerfed it multiple times. I don't know why. Apparently it was too good. Charge rifles were like charge SMG. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Sorry, gonna be from beyond. From beyond. Scan plasteel. We keep scanning plasteel now, which is nice, but it's kind of far away. I have not seen that. Space chunks. I like space chunks. Doing Thorbs? I'm doing alright. Charge rifles look cooler anyway. It's components. Always be dropping components randomly on your map. It's good advice. It's not something you can control, but highly recommended. A raid? It's probably the other friggin' base. It's not the other base. Why does he get all the humanoids? Oh, no. Patches, you're hogging all the raids, man. You got this, Patches. So I also get self-tame thrumbos and wild people. I've never seen a wild person self-tame. Well, if you injure them and then you heal them back, there's a chance for them to auto-join. So I guess you could say that as an auto-tame. But in general, yeah, it seems like they don't. It's called wanderer joints. I press G, and with the marksman command, they seem work fine. Shooters and ranged. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. So all things equal, not counting those, SMG seems to be king. But I've thought about using AR again more as well because of things like that, and also because of breach raids, the extra range. It's really nice to have. So yeah, that is interesting that you've already experimented with it. You know what? Let's get some medical experience. I don't even care if they're good or not. Don't even care. Does the second colony have its own timer? It does now, yeah. It didn't back when it first came out, but it does now. Second colony does have its own timer. We're both independent now. Horrific aging. Yeah, we're going to work on it. All right, just chill. Whoops. Like a glove. Like a glove, a good neighbor is there. I believe that's how the saying goes. I think so. Mechanic is screwed up right now too, yeah. Thanks, pizza. Welcome in. The could we probably need them stuck as animal? Not be colonists. How the last guy went to panic and decided to flee, but then still charged into the the last trap. It wasn't too bright. What are the super neural chargers for? Or the neural superchargers? So transhumanists need them at 81,000 wealth. So at moderate expectations, they start needing them or else they get unhappy. And the benefit you get from it is it increases learning speed by 25%. It increases consciousness level, which is used for a lot of different things. And it also increases their hunger. So the benefit of it, extra learning, extra consciousness, which is pretty awesome. And it satisfies their neediness. Looking at breach raid with two very confused enemies, you turtle into the side of a mountain. The only block showing to the outside is your external door, which you were standing behind. What do they do in that scenario? Just like walk around? Do I want that dude? Probably not. Probably not. Hard worker, fast learner is nice. He does have crafting. We are looking for another crafter. I don't know. We might send him. We don't actually have a new prison set up yet. I could ship him. That's what I was thinking too. Ship him to the main base and then decide. Ugh. Let's just... I mean, we have those, but... Turn this into a prison momentarily. It's gonna have an escape pretty quickly because of all the doors. We'll have to make another little prison. Patches, did you ever get to like level 1 on medical? Look at you, Patches. Halfway level 2. You'll be a doctor someday. Man, that guy's just... He got wrecked. Alright, we should probably send him before he starves to death. Which one was he? Fox? Will he not put him in there? It's because he can't walk. So I'd have to make him... I'd have to get him to the point where he can walk here first. Yeah, I'd have to capture him. I guess is a better way to say it. So... Capture... We'll see if that will work, or if he does actually... Oh no, Patches! Well, he might starve to death. So, Lunar, welcome in. Okay, those finally got moved. We're actually not going to be doing any more research until we get tech prints, so I might just get rid of those for now and put the biosculptors there. I'll do that. That should be all right. That door's not really needed. All right. Which strategies do you have left outside of tech prints? Not really many that we're actually going to use. Like, I guess I could go ahead and bang out the rest of the ship before we did that, but we really want... The big ones are like specialized limbs and cataphract armor. Someday we might launch the ship, so maybe I should just get those. Yeah, I might should. Colored lights, very important, very important. How's it going, Finn? Also jetpacks. Jetpacks are actually pretty good, yeah. They are really good. I like them overall. That spot is really competitive, though. There's a lot of good gear in that spot, so... Patches is up. Yeah. Well, it's fine. I don't know that we're going to launch ship in this one anyway, but... Those aren't minifiable in the base game, so we'll just rebuild them sometime if or when we need them. Alright, there's Fox. Is medicine production worth it? So things like penoxyllin and medicine production would be nicer if you could get Nutrimine aside from just buying it. So I usually don't end up worrying about those too much. Honestly, once you have a good hospital and you have decent doctors, herbal medicine already gets a really high 10 quality and it's very readily available. So I usually don't worry about it. The really good medicine can save people's lives, especially early game, but by the point you're actually able to buy lots of like medicine or Nutrimine or whatever, I find that you don't really need it much anymore, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, I don't know. That's how you want to look at it, I suppose. Next to save colonists, they don't drop them now. Yeah, so they're even better now, yeah. Let's move faster around enemies and berserk them. Yeah, jump packs are good for your melee. They were good for that. For using sidecast, for getting away. Now that you can choose to carry someone, you can grab someone and get out. Center sit 10 manhunting boom rats after you. I don't know what's been going on the last 2 days of manhunters. Someone else was saying that they watched another streamer and the same thing happened to them yesterday. Just all manhunters. All manhunters. I know it's just coincidence, but it doesn't feel like it when it's happening so often, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, we can't put one there. Now we gotta keep this feng shui, right? Aesthetic, not aesthetic. Thread of the day is seeded by the calendar instead of just random values. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Had a lot of manhunters and then animal berserks. That's crazy. Feng shui. Symmetry. In other words. We're missing what? 1 marine helm? That couple, let's put it there so it covers a lot of the kill tunnel. Don't want breakdowns while we're fighting. Animal filth? Yeah, I know. What counterfeit helmets you got earlier? Yes. We actually have a recon in there too. But apparently Jax's must be really good or we forced him to wear it. He has a masterwork, yeah. Apparently the masterwork simple helmet is higher defense than the recon. I want to check that out. Oops. Let's see, 65 and 32. 65, 32. Normal. It's not. Huh. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's what's going on. I got all the things you noticed. Yeah, I think that one was being forced. Yeah, he's on his way, so he's doing it correctly now. So we're actually caught up on helmets. All right, so Jayliet, I'd like to give you one more. You already have a bionic arm. I think I'm just gonna start working on bionic legs. All right, make bionic leg. Do until we have 2. Just not unloading that. Oh, we already had one there, but whatever. Did I? No, they were just getting loaded. Someone melded us a dude. Oh, he has an extreme infection on his arm. Rip that arm off, Jack. Nice. Infected arm, cut it off. He was gonna die from it, yeah. All right. So I want to do this as in sterile flooring, but we need a lot more money. A lot more money. Would you have some drugs to sell? We have a lot that are going to come in soon also. Cargo pods. Meats. I don't need meats. Where we're going, we don't need meats. Silver mines. We do have this one down here. I don't know how deep it is. It's probably not a whole lot. But yeah, now that the cougars are gone, I need to set that up. Let's see if there's any with a drill. There's gold nearby. Let's see. We got uranium. We got steel. Steel, uranium, plasteel over there. Still working on. This would not be a good idea. There's some gold. There's some silver. That's not too far away. Not too far away. So we might set up a mining operation there with the power cell at some point. So a drill right there could mine the whole thing. So drill, power cell, and then a door. Okay. Let's go on drill. How do you determine what you set your colonists to work, especially for cleaning and hauling? So it depends on which stage of the game, but a lot of times what I'll do, for instance, let's say we just got Galwer right now. I would go through at this stage, and I would set the basics first, like firefighting and patienting and whatnot. And then I go left to right, depending on what we need and what they're good at. I'm mainly looking for passions and burning passions, and I usually put them as that. At this stage of the game, though, I pretty much put everyone as either their first or second priority after they're doing whatever their main thing is to clean and haul. So if they have nothing to do with this many ponds, they'll just clean or haul. Again, it depends on the pond, though. Like, a lot of times I'll have someone that is fast walker or jogger, and I might put cleaning as their #1 priority and then secondary. But I try to put the jobs first that we need for survival, just raw survival. So things like plant cutting, and growing, things like cooking and construction. Those are the 3 big ticket ones, especially early on, because I need people to make traps and building and stuff. I need, obviously, food production. Those things we will absolutely die if we don't have. After that, I'm usually looking for things like crafting and mining, but I let everyone clean or haul if they can do it as one of their jobs, and occasionally I'll set some people to prioritize it above everything else. Depends on the person, though. Aligned to the main grid. Yeah, that's true. It's not that far away. Scan Jade. Master. Cost you will usually capture someone who isn't that good. Make dedicated hauler, for instance. Train out some animals or however you want to do it. Perfect aging. Yeah, we're going to work on that. Okay, we're gonna start doing 2 at a time. Zone restrict people with mobility issues. We have before. Right now, I don't have to worry about that too much. But yeah, for instance, if you have someone that's slow and they're going outside of the base quite a bit, you can do that. But I tend to just use this work zone for pretty much everything to make sure people aren't traveling too far out, especially when it's close to time that we can get hit by raids and stuff. But sometimes I've done it, like for instance the grandma that couldn't walk very far that we had one playthrough. But All right. When it's on night shift, you build bedrooms to avoid debuffs from disturbed sleep. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah. They'll go and clean rooms, make people unhappy. Spaghetti, we'll get you healed up. Well, your age reverse, I should say. Fashion is that they now allow people to walk through windmills too. Yep, on the next one, yep. You'll be able to walk through windmills. You'll be able to walk through neural superchargers and skull spikes. Because right now you can use them as non-modded embrasures, basically. Because you can shoot over them, but you can't walk through them. So you can just kill like infinite melee enemies. Bad back. Stay near the home. That's right. No one else's mood is super bad right now. I might want to go ahead and just do another one. Gerbil's at 55. Ninja Kiwi's at 59. Is theirs maxed right now? Horrific aging, yeah. Alright, Ninja Kiwi, I guess so. Do you have advice for building a first ideology? It depends on what you want to go with. If you want to go with more of a themed run and you don't mind, like losing is fun, then go with whatever kind of theme you would like. But if you want something that's very strong and not like annoying or something to play as a lot of times, Tunneler is very strong. Tunneler being able to just make crops under the mountain is very strong. You have to deal with bugs, or you can turn them off if you want. But Tunneler is very strong. Human Primacy, one of the most overpowered ones at the moment. Human Primacy unlocks the ability to have Crafting Specialist, and Crafting Specialist gets a +1 to everything they build, whether it's structure, art, or crafting. So they can make really good weapons and armor and stuff like that. You gotta be careful about wealth with that one, but it's very, very strong. It's like they always have a half inspiration. So that's another good one. Supremacy is also good from like a min-max standpoint because it unlocks Shooting Specialist with no real downsides. So those are 3 that are really good to use. If you're looking for 4 that makes it a really smooth experience and they are not super needy, I'd probably go with Tunneler, Supremacy, Human Primacy, and then what's the other one? The Proselytizer, whatever. Conversion ones. Production command, increase capacity as well. Yeah, I need to start. I keep forgetting to use that. Yeah, thank you. The Proselytizer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, those are the 4 that I would kind of recommend if you're trying to get a really good min-maxed one going. But if you don't mind, if you just want to do a themed run, obviously no nudist high life raider. It's a short run. Those are all really, really strong. Wealth management guides? I do not. No, it's one of the things I would like to do. I would say, so 2 things to note about wealth. If you're not playing on a really high difficulty, wealth isn't, it's still important. Like, just don't go crazy with it, but it's not as important. You don't have to like not put flooring in all your rooms for 6 years or worry about walls and stuff too much. The big thing that, 2 big things that I see with people as far as wealth is concerned on lower difficulties that is making it harder on them is too big of stockpiles. So one thing that many people don't know, and I didn't even know until very recently, or relatively recently, is materials that are in stockpiles that are like construction materials, so like blocks, steel, etc. Those actually, if you turn them into a structure, they only give 50% raid points compared to their wealth. So if you are stockpiling 8,000 wood, that 8,000 wood is actually going to make raids harder than if you turn all that wood into walls, floor, traps, etc. Like if you turn them into chairs and they're like masterwork chairs, then yeah, your wealth is going to go up and raid points are going to go up higher. But that's one thing. Huge stockpiles of crap you don't need laying around or that you're saving for something will definitely hurt you. And not only the wealth from it and the raid difficulty of that wealth, but also like the buildings and stuff you have to have extra to make or to hold all that crap in it. So that's one. The second one is overreducing food. A lot of times I'll go into a stream that we raid and it's fine, like, but we'll go in and they'll have like 8,000 simple meals. No joke, like 8,000 simple meals. And they're getting hit by these raids. They're like, oh my God, why is this raid so hard? Why are there so many enemies? And I'm like, you know how much wealth you have in just simple meals? Like, what are you doing? I don't say that to them, like, you know, play whatever you want. But those are some of the biggest things. Huge stockpiles of stuff that you don't need that aren't being used is probably the biggest one that I see as far as wealth management. How do you get rid of blocks you don't need? You can turn them into traps if you want. It takes a long time to build them, but you can turn them into traps. So the thing is, they are better used for almost anything other than just being in blocks. So use them for traps, use them for floors, use them for walls. Ship them to your friends. Like, take them on a caravan and dump them on another map. Something. If you get to having crazy amounts. But again, wealth management isn't as important depending on your difficulty. Like, yeah, it can still be important, especially if you go overboard. Like, when you first start a run, you don't want to go out and mine gold, you know? Like, even on 100%, you're probably... If you're on 100% and a gold meteorite falls, like, let's maybe not mine that for a year or two. Stockpile meals only for ship, lunch, food 15 days of lavish meals. Sub it to hard, so there's so many trees you have to clear. Wood increases your wealth. Word of trust! At long last! Holy crap, finally. Wow. How many Psycasters at tier 1 have we had this run? Like 15? Look at this, he's at 21.3, bam, 9.3. Yeah, chunks don't add wealth like blocks, yeah. So you can limit the amount of blocks that you make. So there's lots of things like that too. Like on these, you could always go in, or when you set the bill, instead of do forever, you can do until you have X. So maybe just do enough to rebuild, like 300. Is raw food better than meals for wealth? Yes, it is, yeah. Just slightly. All right, I think it's time to call in traders again. Should we do exotic again? Exotic has more advanced components. That's mainly what we need right now. We need to get more plasteel. We're gonna do bulk goods. Yeah, you know what? Let's do bulk goods. We haven't done one of those in a while. Yeah, 12,000 items that are food. So a freezer full of meat is better than a freezer full of lavish meals. I think so, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what the difference. It's not a huge difference, but absolutely improving food does improve well. 3,500 chocolate somehow? How'd you get 3,500 chocolate? A ferret has wandered onto the map. Hard worker, tough, quick sleeper. 9 shooting. Hey, ferret, you want to come wander onto... Man, I might tame you. How old are you? 23. You won't need age reversal for a couple years either. You come close, you're getting tamed. It's going today? Pretty well. It's going pretty well today. Arrest that man. All right, back to work here. Okay. Good enough. that still an impressive? Very impressive compared to an unbelievably impressive, all right? You know, you need chairs at the poker table? Yeah, you can have up to 4 chairs for the poker table. Oh, that's, yeah, they're not using the recreation because of that, yeah. Yeah, you do need that. Bionic leg! Nice. Let's see. Maybe on Ice Team. Yeah, he still has a wooden foot, so let's replace your left foot. Saw bionic leg, left leg. Four max to the table, yeah. That's why everyone does the 1 per side setup. Yeah, only 4. Only 4. Just can't center it, unfortunately. Freezer keeps the body fresh for later. Yes. Didn't sleep very well last night. Too much to drink. Hot in your room. Never do flooring. I don't do flooring for a really long time. Yeah, because we can get the impressiveness we need without flooring. You can make a barracks very impressive, so it's given a big mood boost without having to have flooring. So, bionic legs. It's gonna be a big improvement. I think we'll just go down the list here and give everyone bionic legs. It's gonna be almost time. Hey, they're here already. No, this isn't what we called. We got an exotic anyway. Excellent for how far pawns detect tables. Yes. In the dining area a bit far from their rooms, they keep eating without tables. I believe it's 32 straight line tiles to a chair. It's either 30 or 32. There's different things in the game that are 30 and 32. But 32 tiles straight line. So for instance, let's hit this one. The reason I mention that is, let's say you have a pawn here and they want to eat. If you have a table here, even though it takes them like 200 tiles to get there, they will still go to that table rather than eat without. So yeah, you need a table, the chair at a table, let's say 30 to 32 tiles, I think 30. AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. If chat's kind of busy, they can use that to highlight the message. 7 Silver Deep Drill. I have not yet. Do that. Thank you. Yeah, so it's supposed to be for important messages, yeah. Or when chat's busy. Nacho cheese? Yay or nay? Yay. Yay. I might even get more ground penetrating scanners going.
Maximum level reached.
What's going on lately? Man, oh man. It's been crazy. Chub nuts. I told my wife after the stream, I was like, were you there? Were you listening when we talked about Buster Chub Nuts? And she was like, yes, I heard. Buster Chub Nuts. Thank you for the tier 3 for 2 months. It's crazy. Much love to the Chub Nuts. The things you say when you're a streamer, apparently. Thank you, Chub Nuts. I appreciate it, man. What's the reason for the Guardian trees in the kill box? They will put out fire. So the immature dryads will go around and put out fire. So when we have centipedes in here that are catching things on fire, they will just run around and put them out for us. They also take, enemies will also attack them occasionally to take some of the fire off of us, or the damage off of us. Those are our firefighters. Nacho cheese, orange nacho cheese. That's right. Next bionic leg is ready. Oh, we need to replace your spine. I forgot all about that. Misfortune. Okay. You already have one bionic leg, so you can wait. Mio. Alright, Mio. Bionic leg for you. Wait, what are you mainly doing? You're doing, man, she's so good. Mio's one of the best pawns I've ever had. If only she wasn't ugly. I have to give her an aesthetics shaper sometime. Aesthetic. Aesthetic. It's all bionic leg, right leg. There we go. Who needs a spine? I do. I do. There we go, Mio. Enjoy your new leg.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is
Arturia.
greatly appreciated.
Arturia, welcome back. Thank you for the 8 months. Thank you, Arturia. Much love to Arturia. 2 Jags follow events in 3 years. Last one was 2.5 days. That's the max. You hit the max in. Unlucky, Newton. Itchy brain. I didn't even get a scratchy scar on your spine. It's bone. It's in the bone. It's in the bone. I was wondering, dude. Spots on the perimeter of the base. They were makeshift prisons just to throw prisoners in there when we didn't have a prison. So they're just leftover. We used to use them. So before you could do, back until recently, you weren't able to draft tend to prisoners. So I used to use them as triage prisoner spaces, but there's a clip of how I used to use them if you're curious. Thank you, thank you. Ferret's out there, living his best life. It's your spirit animal. Ferret. Your spirit animal, Ferret. Can we get a trade ship, please? No. Kind of want to redo our mortar setup. I'd like to have it closer. It's not that far from the kill tunnel, but like right here would be nice. So maybe I'll do something like move the devil strand over to this side. Maybe. Look at that, we're getting that dried up. Well, you know. Sure has taken a while. I get ideology next week. Games like Lucerium, how much you need. Yeah. Agree with you there. Quite addicting. Chemical interest, tortured artist. Yeah. Sorry, sugar. Looks like you're going down. It's dad joke day, by the way. How are we doing on these thrumbos? Close, close. As soon as they're fully tamed, we'll name them. How we doing on steel? Good. I think I'm gonna switch over to steel or to flooring everywhere. Still need more silver for that sterile tile in there. Cloud Tongue, it will or not increase social interaction. Yeah, it might be one of those that caps out at 100% either way and just used as a replacement. I don't know though. Maybe we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Yeah, we'll be curious to see. Let's go on Kodo. Kush, welcome in. Steel, welcome in. What's calling wealth looking like? We're at 300,000. I just worked 2 thrumbos food wise. I had 5 colonists. 2 thrumbos are eating or enough to bring them to starvation and then some. They apparently eat about the same as 2 elephants, so I'm just letting them eat at the moment. I might, as they breed and stuff, might end up having to get some more food production down, but right now it's not too bad. So reminding, are they done with that one? Oh, I bet that's not in the work zone. Let's see. I bet that's what's going on. 37 components. It's pretty good. 37 components. I think I'll take all of those. Synthread pants. Don't know where we got those from. Probably someone we... Well, not someone that we killed, because then they would be tainted. Those are not tainted. Alright. So we can't sell them all of our drugs, but we can sell them a fair amount. Oh, wow. They only have 931. Keep the change. Yeah, it's not in the works though. Thank you. Major break. What's going on, Patches? Recreation deprived. Just recreate. There. Go home and recreate. Good silver badly. I have these items for free. I don't need the silver. It was only like barely over like 18 or something. Bugged right now and the unstable removing a tongue has a 100% kill chance. Yeah, that doesn't sound intentional for sure. So is this counting as, with just those stars there, is it counting as the environment they need? I don't want to do this floor everywhere. They're traveling through here a lot. No hates, but how does that make it into beta? That just kills everyone. 100% mortality rates. Marriage is on. Moxie and Jax. Come on, Thrumbo, and get tamed already. How's that prisoner dude? He's getting broken. Who was that word of trust? Need to be at 60%, not quite there. Soon. You get components from deep drills? No. You get steel from deep drills and then make them into components, but as far as just like pull up raw components, no. Might have accidentally commented out that line or something in the code when he was doing it. All right, I need to split this recording for the YouTubes. Let me go ahead and do that. Another 2.5 hours just animal attacks.